You know what your problem is, Ethan? You don't need anyone. And honestly, that's not strength. That's just sad. You're gonna die alone in this apartment, surrounded by your principles and your silence, and no one is gonna care.
She expected him to flinch. He didn't. She expected an argument. She didn't get one. What she got was a door, open, quiet, and perfectly still. This is the part no one tells you about walking away. Sometimes it looks exactly like hospitality.
Ethan Voss, 35, senior risk analyst at Callaway Capital, the kind of man who reads a contract the way other people read a face, looking for what's missing, not what's there. He met Mara Sinclair 14 months ago at a colleague's dinner. She was sharp, funny. She had a way of making a room feel smaller, in the way some people mistake for magnetism. For 11 months, he thought that was a feature. It took 3 more to understand it was a design flaw. Tonight was not a surprise. Ethan had run the numbers weeks ago.
You completely humiliated me at Kyle's dinner last Saturday. You corrected me in front of everyone, in front of his wife, Ethan. I wanted to disappear.
You said the merger closed in Q2. It closed in Q3. The distinction mattered to the conversation.
It was dinner, not a board meeting. Normal people let things go.
I didn't correct your manners. I corrected a date.
You made me look stupid.
I didn't make you look anything. You're describing your feeling.
Oh, here we go, the logic speech. God, you are so exhausting.
I'm not going to apologize for a factual correction.
Can you just say sorry for once in your life?
God.
Of course you're not. You know, this is the thing with you. It's not just that night. You are incapable of making me feel safe. You are cold. You've been like this since the beginning, and I kept thinking you'd open up, but this is who you are.
Is there a specific behavior you want to address, or are you summarizing?
I'm telling you how you make me feel.
You're telling me who I am. Those aren't the same thing either.
Why do you always do that? Why do you twist everything I say?
I'm repeating what you said. If it sounds different coming back, that's worth noticing.
I cannot have a normal conversation with you. Do you understand that? You turn everything into a debate. I'm your girlfriend. I'm not opposing counsel.
Then stop arguing like you're building a case.
Excuse me?
You've cited an event, defined my character, and now your first source is aggression. That's a structure, Mara, not a feeling.
I'm not the only one who thinks this, you know. I've talked to people, Jade, my mother, they all say the same thing. They say you're emotionally unavailable. They say I deserve better. And honestly, I'm starting to think they're right.
What did Jade say exactly?
She said you seem like the kind of man who will never truly let someone in.
Jade met me twice, once at a birthday, once in a parking lot.
She's perceptive.
She's working from 90 minutes of data. So is your mother. I'm not disputing their opinion. I'm disputing its weight.
So you're dismissing every person who's ever cared about me?
I'm pointing out that a verdict requires evidence, not impressions. They're evidence of how you feel. They're not evidence of what I did.
Why does everything have to be so clinical with you?
Because the alternative is agreeing with a claim that isn't accurate. I'm not going to do that.
You know what? Fine. Let's talk about what I've actually given up for this relationship. I turned down the Amsterdam position. Do you remember that? A 2-year contract, Ethan. I stayed here in this city for you, and you can't even apologize after embarrassing me at a dinner party. Do you have any idea what I sacrificed?
You told me at the time that Amsterdam had a compensation issue, that the housing allowance didn't cover relocation problems.
That wasn't the main reason.
You said, and I'm quoting closely, the numbers don't work. I offered to discuss it. You declined. 3 times.
Because I wanted you to ask me to stay. I wanted you to fight for me.
So the sacrifice you made was a decision I wasn't part of, for a reason you've now changed, to hold me accountable for a gesture I didn't know was required.
Yes! I hate you when you're like this.
I know.
That doesn't bother you?
It registers.
I'm sorry, okay? I don't actually hate you. I can't reach you. And I miss you. I miss us. I feel like we used to have something real. Can we just start over tonight? Just come sit down with me, please.
What would starting over look like?
I don't know, but I think we could figure it out together. We talk, we order food, we don't do this anymore.
And Saturday?
What about it?
The dinner. Do we not address it, or do you accept the correction was accurate?
I think what matters is that I felt hurt. Can we just agree on that?
You want me to validate the feeling without examining the premise?
I want you to care that I was hurting.
And the Amsterdam conversation? We also don't examine that?
That's different.
Is it?
Look, if you came back, I think we could actually fix things. I've been talking to someone, a therapist, and I think we both have work to do, and I don't want to lose you, especially not like this. It would look bad for both of us. People know us together.
There it is.
What?
You want to not lose me, or you want to not lose the shape of us. Those aren't the same thing.
I meant...
I know what you meant.
Okay, wait, just don't do this. We've been together over a year. You don't just end something like that over a dinner argument.
I'm not ending it over Saturday.
Then what is this?
A pattern. 14 months of it. Saturday was just recent.
So you've been keeping score this whole time?
I've been paying attention. Those are different things.
Everyone argues, Ethan. Every couple does this. You're acting like we're broken because we had a fight.
We're not broken because we argued. We're done because of what you argued with.
You know what? Fine, fine, walk away. But don't think for a second that you're gonna find someone who puts up with your coldness.
No one is going to love a man who feels nothing. No one is going to stay.
You're describing my future to warn me?
I'm telling you the truth.
That's not what's happening. You're trying to make leaving feel like loss. I've already run that.
God, you're unbelievable.
I know my answer. The threat doesn't change the math.
I will tell people. I will tell Kyle and Jade and everyone at that dinner that you ended this out of nowhere, that you just shut down.
That you're impossible. How does that sound?
Accurate, probably.
How are you doing this? How are you just standing there? I'm falling apart and you're just standing there like I'm a meeting you want to end. Do I mean nothing to you? Nothing at all? I loved you. I actually loved you. And you process me like I'm a problem.
You are a problem, Mara. I know you loved me. That part was real. I'm not disputing that.
Then why?
Because love isn't a sufficient argument for continuing. You can love someone and still be wrong for them. I think we were wrong for each other. I think you know that too.
Don't do this. Please don't do this.
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm just stopping.
You'll regret this.
Maybe.
She thought he'd beg. That's the tell. When someone expects you to beg, ask yourself who taught them to expect that. It wasn't you. 14 months. He'd paid attention for all of them, not keeping score, not building a case, just watching the pattern clarify, the way risk always does, if you stop hoping it won't. This is the thing about stoicism that no one puts on a poster. It's not about feeling less. It's about refusing to let your feelings make decisions your logic has already answered. Ethan felt it. He felt all of it. He just didn't hand the controls over. Epictetus said, "Make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens." He didn't say it wouldn't hurt. He said to be clear about what belongs to you. Your choices belong to you. Her reaction doesn't. The door was open before he touched it. He just made it visible. If you've ever loved someone real and watched them use that love as leverage, you already know how this story ends. Not with anger, not with a speech, with a door held open and the particular silence of a man who's done making himself small enough to fit someone else's narrative. If this story hits you, drop focus in the comments. And if you're not subscribed yet, do it now. New Stoic stories for men every week.